Hello, my name is Courtney Mitchell. Today I'll be reflecting on a section from the book Spiritual Rhythms for the Enneagram, a handbook for harmony and transformation by Adele and Doug Calhoun, Claire and Scott Lingry. This section, titled Joy is Deeply Stable, is a part of the Type 7 chapter, yet its insights into spiritual groundedness, spiritual presence, and emotional balance speak to anyone pursuing spiritual maturity. The authors combine the Enneagram with Christian spiritual disciplines to invite readers into the transformation rhythm of life. This section explores the idea that joy is not the fleeting thrill of experience, but a deeply rooted spiritual state that can coexist with pain, stillness, and limitation. In the Enneagram framework, Type 7s are often portrayed as enthusiastic, adventurous, and afraid of being trapped in pain or boredom. The authors challenge this avoidance by encouraging spiritual discipline like silence, simplicity, and solitude. Through intentional practices, 7s and all of us can cultivate joy that is not dependent on circumstances but on presence with God. Key points include distinguishing between pleasure and joy, the importance of grounded spiritual practices, moving from distraction to presence, and using spiritual disciplines to grow in emotional and spiritual maturity. The author's writing style is warm and accessible. The integration of personal stories, spiritual practices, and psychological insight make the material highly relatable. However, the organization occasionally leans heavily on spiritual jargon without always defining terms for newer readers. Still, the blend of Enneagram wisdom from Christian spiritual formation is one of the book's strengths. Content-wise, the section does a strong job of presenting joy as a fruit of the Spirit rather than a personality trait. For Enneagram 7s, this refrain is especially powerful. It invites transformation not by denying desire but by redirecting it towards spiritual depth. This is broadly applicable beyond just Type 7s, reminding all readers that spiritual growth includes staying present with pain, embracing limits, and trusting that joy can persist through trials. Negatively, the content could be challenging for readers from non-Christian traditions, as the language and practices are clearly rooted in Christian contemplative tradition. However, the overall message about rooted joy and spiritual presence is universal. There are 3 key spiritual terms from our coursework that can be applied here. 1. Spiritual development, that idea that people grow over time through stages of awareness and integration. This section encourages spiritual maturity by helping readers face hard truths and develop joy rooted in being, not doing. 2. Spiritual introspection, the act of examining one's own spiritual state and motivations. Practices like silence and solitude invite this kind of self-awareness, which is crucial in social work when we support others through emotional and existential challenges. 3. Holistic view, recognizing the interconnectedness of body, mind, and spirit. The Enneagram model, especially when combined with spiritual rhythms, encourages holistic self-understanding, which is essential for effective and compassionate social work. The implications for future practice are significant. For example, helping clients explore spiritual source of resilience or incorporating silent reflection or narrative practice in therapy can enhance emotional well-being and long-term self-care. This book provides practical tools for personal growth that social workers can model and possibly share with clients in appropriate settings. In conclusion, Spiritual Rhythms for the Enneagram, and particularly the section Joy is Deeply Stable, offers a transformative view of joy that challenges cultural addiction to distraction and highlights the value of spiritual presence. It invites readers to deeper self-awareness and a fuller relationship with God for those in social work or any helping professional. This section reminds us that cultivating our own inner stability and joy is not a luxury but a necessity, enabling us to be fully present with those we serve. Thank you for listening.